Hi, I'm Sabne Raznik. I'm a poet, and this is one of my mini readings here on YouTube. The poem that I'm going to read for you tonight is called Waiting It Out. It borrows from Alan Patton's classic and famous book, Cry the Beloved Country, which was about apartheid in South Africa. Very poetically written, very lovely. Um, I took the title of that book and I turned it into Cry the Beloved Earth and Cry the Beloved Mountain, which both phrases occur in the poem. This poem is about a time in our lives that was very difficult. My grandmother was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, and because the hospital at the time did not have the means to do the appropriate testing, it had to be sent off, and therefore we had to wait for the results to find out what autoimmune disease. It was very likely that it could be AIDS because she had worked as a housekeeper in the hospital at an earlier time, and she very well could have come in contact with used contaminated needles that were thrown away in the wrong receptacles, in the wrong manner, things like that. So we were frightened. In the end, it was determined that she had lupus and not AIDS, which was both a relief and its own challenge. In the poem, I mentioned that we have to wait a week for the results. I think in reality it was more like two. I'm not sure, I don't remember very clearly, but I do remember that it was longer than I actually state in the poem. The poem also mentions a plant called welwitschia, and this plant, excuse me, this plant is an African plant, if I recall correctly, that can live for up to 1,000 years. A very unusual plant in that manner. So that's why I use it in this poem. Uh, but considering what this poem is about, I would like to dedicate this to my grandmother. She died last year. She was born on the 25th of June and she died on the 18th of June 2010. And so I'd like to, this poem is for her. This is for my grandmother, Marie Felpish. This is called Waiting It Out, and it's from my book called Following Hope. The tonal tribal voices will no longer rise. The fatal has attacked and grows. Cry, the beloved earth, with your bitter belly drunk on tears of your children, tears of your wounds, glutted and wishing to regurgitate the loss. They have not, though almost, ruled out AIDS. This week will be a lifetime waited out. Let's seek diversion. Let's speak of something other. Let's split a glass of wine. Let's be deep and weighty. Let's break down the boundaries of this claustrophobic thought. If, as the Hindus say, life is a cycle of rebirth in pursuit of moksha, why would there be a need for the Kalki Avatara? Which sets off a discussion of the inexhaustible mythology of India. We're not particularly interested in the answer. It is the mental stimulation of the thing that we hold precious. Oh, yes, I could talk with you all night. I wish to be welwitschia, she said in your dream. Oh, dearest one, we all do. This week will be a lifetime waited out. The off-key southern voices will no longer keen. The fatal is our problem, too. Cry, the beloved mountain, now shaken from your steadfastness with fear for your children, fear of the night, lengthened and disturbed by the nightmarish possible. Thank you.